Okay guys, Strings of Fate here. Strange, call me Strings. Listen, my actual name is Robert. So, nice to meet you guys watching the video. First YouTube video. You know, I've been wanting to do some YouTube stuff for a while. I've been sat around a couple games I wasn't sure. Had some issues streaming some. So, here I am with Fallout, because I have yet to actually complete the game and, yeah, dive straight into it. I always get up to a certain part in the game where I just end up sort of like drifting out. You know, I get to a certain point and it's hard for me to continue onwards, and I thought that maybe, you know, I upload these videos and then, you know, if I even get a couple of views, I'd be happy, because that would be a reason for me to continue progressing in the game. War does never change. That English. War does never change. But yeah, war never changes. I played the other Fallout, so I actually played Fallout 3 quite extensively on the 360. I think I had most of the achievements of that game. Really enjoyed it. You know, Fallout New Vegas, enjoyed, but didn't enjoy as much as 3. I know they improved on some things, and they sort of didn't improve on other aspects. It's been a while since I played both to compare them, so I can't go into detail as to why I feel the way I do, but I have Fallout New Vegas on the PC, so I could go back and play that, because there was a bunch of DLCs that I didn't even touch. I just played the bog standard game, really, and I think the Lone Wanderer one and the start of the Big MT.
We began to use atomic energy
So,
not as a weapon,
been working my way through,
but as a nearly
starting again,
source of power.
you know, and I'm thinking of going for a mostly melee weapon run. You know, I understand that there are weapons in the game that are quite strong. I will still use projectiles, other things, you know, mini nuke launcher if I have issues, the Fat Man. But I do really enjoy melee combat, you know. There's something very satisfying about going up to someone with, you know, a bat or a tire iron with the axe, like, mod, and you just cleave someone's face off. You know, that's what I find fun. And I added a mod, I don't remember what the name is, but if someone asks or inquires, I'll tell them what it is. I added a bunch of different weapons, melee weapons, and apparently mods.
We stand on the brink,
and add them towards like the loot tables and stuff, so apparently I'll be able to find lots of different weapons, and some of them look pretty cool, like a couple of new like plasma fists I think they were, or something along those lines. You know, there's now a cricket bat, and I think some swords, and some Chinese weapons. And yeah, so it all seems pretty cool. I had a quick watch of the video. I got a few mods. Some may not be to some people's tastes. Some might be to people's tastes. You know, I'm sorry if you don't like what I have, but that's what I get out of enjoying while I play the game. So, you know, we're gonna jump straight in right here. As you can see, the immediate mod that has changed. Bunny people.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead.
I just think it looks pretty cool.
You think?
But the thing is, I think mostly the hairstyles are wasted on the male character.
And stop hogging the mirror.
So,
right.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna play the female character, because I think the hair and everything looks a hell of a lot better. Just the whole female eyes and everything. You know, I like how it changes obviously their skin color and everything else. We'll jump straight onto the face. Hair is the first thing we're gonna do. So we're going to change the style of the hair. I already have the one that I want. The one that I want to choose. I've already done this already, but I had issues while streaming it. There it is. That's the one that I want, right there.
New hairstyle? Love it.
I like the colors, you know, white, yellow. For the eyes, I'm going to go for not what I wanted. What I wanted was color.
Yeah,
that was it.
works.
I'm going to go for what are they called? Synth. I'm gonna go for the synth eyes, but the black ones, well, I say black, grey. I'm colorblind. Issues. But yeah, the whole like might be black, could be grey. I swear I have black trousers that people tell me are grey.
Such pretty eyes.
And yeah, now I just gotta change the skin color, which I want this. There we go, sorted. Already done. Gonna remove the horn because I think it looks stupid. That's just my preference. I'm much more of a fan of like earth ponies and stuff myself anyway, though Pegasus I also enjoy, but the wings also are not a great addition. So, oh yeah, the last thing I want is a scar. Because I like scars, you know, nothing's perfect. And I think it just looks pretty cool. If we go across, obviously, the right eye. Where are you? There you are. See, usually, I would go for, say, across the left eye, because that's why she's got the hairstyle that way, is to hide her scar. But you can't really see too much because of this particular hairstyle. There was another one, I think it was the DJ Pony one. DJ Pony, Vinyl Scratch. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a mostly melee run, and that's what I'm going to try and get straight into. Oh, face paint. I never actually even thought about face paint. That looks hilarious. Oh wow, there's colors too. Yellow. Oh well.
Looking good, hon.
Oh, that's not what. See, my issue is just clicking on it and think it's holding, and it doesn't. You know. You have to press like E or space to apply.
Yeah, I like that.
Actually, I don't. That's not what I want. I want to go back to face paint. I want to change the color. See, that almost matches the eyes. But I was thinking of going... that's probably too much. I think maybe blue? I like the light blue with the contrast.
That's the face I fell in love with.
There it is. Cool. Done. Yep. Here we are. So, yeah, he's looking. It was really funny because when I was doing this last time, Mr. Handy had wandered off into this room because I think I took too long to do it. And then he just, as I walked to the door here, he just zoomed past at like quite a crazy speed. I'm sorry if you can hear, obviously, my smacking lips, hitting keys, clicking. I've got a very sensitive microphone and I need to get a better one. I just, right now, being unemployed makes it a bit of an issue. Buying things. Additional head parts. There we go. And yeah, no horn, no wings. Exit. You can add like fangs and some other stuff. You know?
Grognak the Barbarian
yeah,
and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
So, I'm going to be trying to go through this beginning bit a bit faster than my last one because I'm hoping that the recording is going to come out better. The last one I did dropped a hell bunch of frames. You know, like, whenever I was running somewhere, it just dropped frames. And it was really unfortunate. And so, here's what I'm trying to do. Oh, the baby's crying. Yeah, go sort that out, robot. I like him.
I know we were nervous at first, but I'm glad we got Codsworth.
Nuka-Cola.
Ice.
Ice cold.
Yeah. Pots and pans and things. that, to me, right, this seems way too over the top piece of machinery, right, just to, like, whisk something. You know? Am I the only one who thinks this? Like, this is just way too much bit of machinery. Like, I hope it does other things. That can't be the only thing it does.
Hey, hun.
Wow, look at you. How'd a guy like me ever get so lucky, huh?
Yeah, look at me.
It's that salesman again.
Hey.
I don't know why he keeps bothering you.
I don't know why, but apparently you like me with my face paint. To the salesman. To sort out my stats. As I said, I'm mostly going melee. So, go on.
Nice to find you, man.
I would add a mod that
you can't
changes.
Begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been
changes
for days.
The dialogue, so it
It's
actually tells you what you're going to go say,
urgency,
as opposed to, you know, I think it was where you had like 4 directions and like, oh, you choose the sarcastic one, or you choose this, and it's nice to be able to decide, you know, out of the options what I'm actually going to say.
I'm here now.
So you are.
Feels a bit more like I'm actually saying something, not
now,
that I'm telling someone to say it for me.
So I won't
you know,
take
and add
up
a
much
bit more
of your
immersion.
Time.
I say a bit, because I don't care for immersion too much. It's just nice to be able to decide properly what I want to say, as opposed to just
family service to our country,
going for broke what I think might be something along those lines.
For entrance
the only thing about this game is you can't really be evil. You know, not like the old games with the whole karma system. I miss the karma system.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me.
Total atomic annihilation.
Cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information.
The apocalypse? Sign me up.
The apocalypse? Well, hell, sign me up.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Okay, so my stats are mostly into strength, endurance, fraction in charisma, a little bit of intelligence. You know, I don't really care too much how much XP I'm gonna get, because I'll just eventually level up into what I need. Last 2 points. I mean, luck's a cool skill. I know it affects like the recharge rate of your crits and other stuff. Maybe agility, because I can imagine using melee weapons I might want to sneak a bit. So yeah, and we'll just go for broke with what we got here. My name is going to be Cleave Pony. As you can see, I got a number of mods that change how things look. The writing especially, you know, looks a bit more fun to me. Whether or not that's
wonderful. That's everything.
Everyone else, they find it fun. I find it fun. Close the door in his face and just walk away. I'd be really pissed off. Look, see, I've just walked around it. Yep, already off from the corner, you know.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mom, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm
I know,
down.
I'm here.
I think he needs some of that maternal affection.
Maternal affection? Oh, shit.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second.
I do swear a bit. I just want to get the star. I'm going to go in the vault, get outside, and end up out top of the vault, and that's where I'll stop. Play with Sean again.
My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he?
It's really funny that he's
fixed
red.
That mobile on his crib the other day.
Oh, you fixed it! You fixed it! Nice. There we go. Spin. It's really crap if it stops after like one rotation.
My boy. On his best behavior,
you know,
just like his dad.
Who designed that?
Most of the time.
Like, I know you fixed it, but
listen, after
it stops
breakfast,
after
I was thinking
one rotation.
we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Oh yeah, because I want to get pregnant
right.
again.
The park with you, because I want to get pregnant again.
Sir, Mom, you should come and see this.
There was a mod
Codsworth
that made your children, I believe, like the same as what you are. Because with this mod, there's a bunch of things where you can become like a robot person or some other things, and there was a mod that made your kid the same.
Followed by
I just couldn't find the mod, you know, whether it got removed or I just am terrible at looking for things, you know.
Trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost
Quick,
contact.
wait. Let's,
Oh my God.
I don't want to talk. Let me take a seat. There we go. Cool.
We do have coming in. That's
It's only nuclear war. We'll be fine, right?
Confirmed reports of
Right?
nuclear detonations in New York.
Robot, you
Pennsylvania. My God.
Robot. You'll know, right?
Oh my God.
We
A
need to
little
get
bit
to
of
the
a
vault.
stammer.
Now.
It's really hard. I don't usually talk during games. I'm actually quite silent. So
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered,
he's a bit Jerry, isn't he?
evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
I don't know what that is. Look how Jerry is. What's going on there?
Hold on, little guy.
The other person over there isn't jeering. He is. He's jeering all over the shop.
Leave the bag. Who cares?
And then I run.
Help me pack it up.
Let's see if the recording will hold up to this run.
If you're in the vault program,
That person's jittery too.
that's absurd. I am
Not on
vault
the list.
tech.
You don't get in.
I'm going in.
I have to
You
wonder
can't
why
stop me.
people are jittery.
Oh.
Yep,
okay,
spin up the minigun.
I'm reporting this.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
One pony,
Infant,
another pony,
adult male,
human infant.
adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Follow me.
And
Come
God
on.
help us
What's
all.
gonna happen to all those
Free
people
Jerry,
outside
too.
the
We're doing
gate?
I don't know what
everything
that
we
is.
can. Now keep moving.
I'll have to figure it out. Maybe it's something to do with my mods. I mean, if anyone knows, they can always let me
Step
know.
on the platform in the center.
Here we are.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. Is Sean
Maybe it's a
okay?
setting or
He's
something.
fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God!
Here comes the nuke.
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Yeah, the lift that was designed for us to go in gently. Can it go any faster to save you from a nuclear blast? I don't think it was designed to go fast. You know, not like when I went to America on the holiday. You know, that was pretty cool. With the Tower of Terror ride. Was it Disneyland Studios? MCM?
We did it.
I don't know, one of those theme parks, and it
We
had
made
like a
it.
big tower with a, like
We're
sort of
Everyone
scary,
please step off the
paranormal
elevator
sort
and
of
proceed
ride,
up the stairs in
Twilight
orderly
Zone sort of thing,
fashion.
and
No need to worry,
it goes
folks.
up really high, and then
We'll
it
get
just
everyone situated
drops,
in your
you
new
know,
home.
and it's all in the
Vault
dark, so it was
111.
kind of scary when I was a
A
kid.
better future underground.
And it's just like, it wasn't
Yes,
designed
up the
like that,
stairs.
you know?
Can't believe it.
No.
Maybe it's one of my mods I've got to do with like walking that makes someone jittery, I'm not sure.
Good. Step over to the table. Take a
Take
seat.
a
You'll
soup.
need your
There you go.
suit.
Before we can take you further.
What now?
Just follow the dog.
Well, now we go to
We'll
get
show you
frozen
where to
because
go.
we're in a
All
Vault
right,
Tech
you
Industries vault,
Follow me. It's gone.
and
Our home.
that's what we're here to do.
Everything we had.
My mother
Is
and
get
father
frozen.
down in DC.
Spoilers, disinfect us.
Didn't make it.
Not so much disinfecting.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Good fit.
You can sort of hear scratching in the background, sort of like
Just a
clip,
hypothetical
sort
idea.
of
For the future, right?
sound is my dog. So, hop in the freezer.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Okay. Because you know, nothing bad's gonna happen.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole
See,
new
those
life.
aren't Jerry, those obviously, those are, I imagine they're pre-rendered.
Occupant vitals.
I've watched this twice now, within the last 24 hours,
Procedure
and I'm like,
complete. In 5,
so much effort to watch.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, while we're waiting for this to happen, a little bit about me, you know, I'm a guy from England. I use a lot of slang, I don't properly pronounce words, like, I can pronounce them very well, but it's sort of a habit of talking, I guess, incorrectly, not using the, as I say, proper pronunciation. I say things like it as opposed to it. Not pronouncing the T's is quite a good one, you know. Yeah, I got a message from someone on Steam. To reference an anime, Itty Bitty Titty Committee. You know, not pronouncing the T's. And I still understand, you know, my friends understand. Sometimes, I guess my accent can be a little cloudy for some people, because I have American friends who understand me to begin with, and over time they learn to understand me. Then I've got other people who just don't think I'm English straight off the bat, even though that born in England, you know, raised in England. Yeah. So, here we go. Going into Fallout. About to be let out. Once I get out the vault, I'm going to end the video there. And I'll start working on some others. I've got a couple of other games in the queue that I might want to upload and do. There's a couple of old games that I want to play. I think, what was it? Chrono Trigger. Is it Chrono Trigger? Something along those lines. Ego Raptor from Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen recently played it. I say recently, within the last couple months, played it on his own when he did the Just the Aaron show, and
Come on, come on, come on.
I was thinking that I wanna. It looks really fun, you know, the sort of game that I would play, and I've never played it before, so it would be a learning experience. But like me as well as anyone else who might not have played it,
and I'll get shown.
And it also gives a reason for people to shout at me in comments for doing things incorrectly or wrong. You know. So here we go. Can't go through there. We turn around and can't go through here.
Emergency exit door override.
And police baton. I saw the giant roach. There it is. Trying to hide from me, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah, stim pack in here? Yeah. Stim pack. Security terminal. I don't remember if there's actually anything on this. I always ignore it. Yep. Ignore it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. A habit of pressing escape as opposed to tab. Let's go. Let's do this. Why, hello. See, look, there's another one there. I'm gonna take it though. And then Shazam! As far as I'm aware, there isn't really much that way either.
Giant
I could be
roaches.
wrong, and if I've missed something, it's gonna suck.
What the hell?
Oh man, I missed a heavy attack. There we go, you know, Fluttershy saying yay. Gonna get the gun in a second. Ooh. Has a little bit more reach than I thought it did. Hey, more stim packs. They are nice to me. I'll take the pistol. I know I can't swap it out yet. I like how they just throw bullets at you, you know? It's like, I could just do this. It doesn't really matter right now. I mean, I know the gun's weak.
Terminal's got this locked.
Oh yeah, the terminal. I forget every time as well. I say I forget every time. That's the first time that I've never checked the terminal. Damn it! See, it's just a habit of playing other games or stuff where escape is to get out of the thing. See, that's how bad I am. I don't care for rad roaches. I don't remember what difficulty I'm playing the gun on either. I've already used R to reload a couple times now, you know. Had to wait to tell me. And then... Oh. Comes out a great thing there. I don't know where it came from. Usually I'm a bit slower, it comes through faster. There we go, almost out the vault. I was thinking of maybe getting a mod to perhaps sort this out. You know, obviously it does look a bit grubby and it would just look cool if it looked a bit more nicer, I guess. And there we go, pony head, see? All the pony things. Alright, inventory. Security baton. No! Damn it! I need to get over that habit. That's going to annoy some people. If anyone does watch this, that is. So, press the button and we're going to make our way out into the open world. Now, I'm the sort of person that likes to go pick a direction and then go that direction, see how it goes. Obviously, if people would like me to follow a particular storyline or quest, you know, leave the information in the comments, and I will see what I can do. I mean, I'm only playing a game, so it's not going to be difficult. At least for me, anyway, because I don't like the game being super difficult. I like difficulty, don't get me wrong, you know, I like high difficulties and all that sort of stuff. See, I never looked up here, I never appreciated, like, all of that. I just stared at it straight. That's jittery too. I need to figure that out. Let's see if it's the game or me. And up to the surface. Finished.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
And here we go. Alright, so here's going to be the end of the video. I ended the last video a little bit later after I did a bit with Codsworth, but I don't want to make the video too long because that would make it an issue. So here it goes. I have to get out here. There we go. See? Everything's coming into focus. Hopefully the videos come out alright. But yeah, obviously right away. Silver plate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, here's the buttons. The for the mod, basically. If things aren't showing up properly, you can press it and it'll add another lot to the list. Basically, when you have so many mods that, like weapon mods and other stuff that may alter the weapon list and stuff, it makes it a lot more difficult to obviously have the weapons appear. So it basically adds it again to the list. I said basically quite a bit there. But yeah, so alright guys, thank you for watching, staying around. If you want me to do anything in particular, or have any info that you think might help me out, feel free to leave it in the comments. And this is Strings of Fate, signing out. Goodbye guys, have a lot of fun.